Hello, 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 my lovely peeps. Sorry for that not false start. It's not a false start. I wasn't going live when I said hello the first time. Sorry we're starting 5 minutes late. I thought I pressed go live when I normally do, 10 minutes before we start, and I didn't. This week it's testing me, and I'm not doing the things I'm supposed to be doing. And it's starting to make me a little bit mad, actually. Cause it is. But yeah, it's like I should be able to tell when this is live or not if I have OBS open. Because the version of OBS that I use when I'm live, it has the chat open to the side. If it's not live, it doesn't have that open. And I just haven't cottoned on to that or something. I don't know. I've noticed it, but I apparently don't pay as much attention to it as I thought I did. I'm sorry. We're just back with more Pokemon Emerald. My goal today, I have a goal. Kyo no Goru. Kyo? Yeah, Kyo. Today's goals, if you will, is to... I feel like we can get everyone up to 50 today. So my goal is to get everyone to 50. I don't know why I keep putting my papers in places that I can't get... Oh, I left it on the desk. Okay, it's under the keyboard. The goal today is to get everyone up to 50, and I feel like we could take on Juan. So that is my goal. Like I said, is to do that. I don't know how many people we still have left on this route. We're probably going to go through it at least, well, right now. Okay, we faced him. Which way? Oops. But I just want to clear all the trainers on this route before we go too much further so I don't miss out on their experience, because I don't plan on coming back here. I contemplate Pokemon 24 hours a day. How could you possibly beat me? Dumb luck. But you probably have fighting type Pokemon, which is bad for my Sharpedo. Anyway. Yeah, you do. So we're going to try and finish up this route. And then move probably back to the Sky Pillar to finish up our levels. Because that's the only place we can really train at right now. It won't take forever and a day, I hope. So that is the plan. We have a plan. I feel this is doable with what we have, hopefully. Let's see, where's everybody at? I mean, I would like to get Fipple up. That might take a while, but we could always train him up inside of the gym. I think there's still trainers in there, right? So we can train Fipple up maybe in the gym. See how he does in there. Oh, he turns. I was gonna actually maybe go with a double battle for these two, but fine. Young people are too happy to go with the flow. They're without direction. I mean, sure. Yeah, sometimes you need to go with the flow, though. Is this Connor? It's Connor with one N. Konar? I don't know. Hariyama's. But yeah, hopefully we'll get out of at least grinding for this section to actually, progress with story. I'd like to, anyway. I know the last couple of sessions have been just grinding sessions, and, we talked about how I feel about those. Like, I know they're necessary, but Yeah, you have a firm sense of purpose. Well, today in the stream, yes, I do. I need to get everybody trained up so I can go beat Juan. Also, I'm sorry if I look frumpy today. I haven't been up that long. I was up late again. And I just haven't been getting the stuff I need to done. And that by itself is bumming me out. I must have battled thousands of times. I've lost count. Like, I'm bummed about things, and then I don't get things done, and then because I don't get things done, I get further, you know, bummed out, and it's just like an annoying cycle. And it's like I try to get the things I need to done, but I just don't get all of them done. I'm like, I just feel like I'm falling behind on everything still, again, constantly, whatever. So, yeah. I don't know. I really don't mean to whine so much. It's just, that's just kind of been how it's been. Meditate. Meditites are kind of, like, fighting type Pokemon are kind of dangerous to our team right now. Especially Meditite. Its psychic typing is strong against our Golbat, and its fighting typing is good against, like, everything else that we have. I guess we're putting Fipple in. Lazy Tretsu. Even some progress is better than none. Yeah, I just need to remember that. It just... I don't know. I guess I'm feeling a little bit overwhelmed or something. I'm a little depressed again, still, whatever, because I get this week, like, not even talking about Monday night's bull crap. It's like later on that evening, it's like I got more bad news, or not as good of news, and that's just kind of soured my mood. And I don't know, I fall into that, oh, everything's pointless, why do I bother pit very easily. I have like a frequent visitor's card for there, if you will, it seems. Because I'm constantly there. And I just exchange it for nap times. I don't know. May have lost thousands of times, but a loss still stings. You know, sitting on a sandbar in the water that's under the water, I think would be uncomfortable. But again, I don't like wet clothing, so Whenever I watch the third Matrix movie and it's that fight against Neo and Agent Smith in the super heavy rainstorm right in the city, I just, it makes me uncomfortable. It's like, I wouldn't be able to do it. I wouldn't be able to walk around in that wet of clothing. I would have to end everything. I couldn't do it. Just thinking about it, no thank you. I came all the way out here with my bird Pokemon. Well, good job. Good job. Also, I will admit I have food here again, because when I get bummed out like this, I have a tendency to not eat. So I need to make sure I eat. Kind of a good thing to do. Because yesterday... I was after the stream on Monday, I went to bed around 2:30, slept on the couch until 7, got up at 7, putzed around until noon, 1 o'clock, went back to bed until 5, 4, something like that. Putzed around again, even though I was really nervous yesterday because we had our speaking exam in Japanese class. So, you know, that was in the back of my mind. It's like, I'm just going to do everything else except study for this right now. Because, like, I had been studying, but I was just so nervous that, like, looking at it anymore was making it worse, I think. Anyway, so it's like I was doing all these little putzy things around the house. I had to clean my bathroom because my toilet overflowed. At one point, and that was obnoxious. Oh, that item up there. Damn it. Um, but I was just doing things around the house. God damn it, these spinners. It's because I'm running. There's nothing up here for me to sneak by them for anyway, but still. Listen, have you seen another sailor around here? I don't remember. Maybe? But yeah, up until Japanese class, so from like 7 in the morning to 7 in the evening, I hadn't ate anything all day yesterday, because I was just freaking out, I guess, subconsciously. From the outside, I might have looked alright, maybe tired, but I was like, no, I'm just not gonna eat. So I was sitting there, waiting for my group's turn, or me and my partner's turn to go in for a speaking exam, and he got there late, which made it even worse. I'm like, oh no, my partner's not here, what the fuck do I do? He texted and said he was gonna be late. I'm like, oh, why are you coming in late? The day of the exam, or at least the first part of the exam, why would you do this? So, you know, it's just kind of nerve-wracking. Oh, there's more people there. Okay, we have to go... I don't think we fought them. We have to go through at least one more time. But it's like, it wasn't... I was sitting there waiting for a turn, and I was like, I'm going to throw up. It's like, good thing I haven't ate anything today, because there's going to be nothing coming out, but I feel like I need to throw up, because I'm just... I was just freaking out. It was all kinds of bad. And I can't tell you how I feel on how I did. Okay, maybe? I did better than my partner. He kind of struggled. If anything, I know I didn't sound confident when I was in there. I don't remember if we were being graded on confidence. If we were being graded on confidence, well, yeah, that's not gonna be good. I don't know. I don't know if we'll find out next week or not, because next week is the rest of the midterm. I'm like, oh yay, tests. My favorite. Okay, how do we get up to that spot? I mean, it's upper route. Daxifer, thank you for the bits. I am sorry you're having a day. I hope things get better for you. Yeah, I do too. I'm just trying, you know, like everyone says, I just have to take it day by day. But it's still a bummer, because it's like I don't feel like doing anything. It's like, I just want to not do nothing. Just want to sit around and watch TV or play games on my phone. I just want to do everything that's not the things I need to be doing, and it's bad. Like, I have to catch up on commissions, and I have a few sketch commissions from this past weekend I still need to do. And it's like, oh my god! And it's like, I'll sit there, it's like, I should draw, and then I don't draw. I'm like, damn it! Why? Also, hello Daxifer, how are you doing tonight? Did we fight this guy? Yes, he didn't say anything when we swam in front of him. Oh, but yeah, it's been one of those weeks. Again, I'm at the point already. It's like, can 2020 be over? I am already tired of this year. I was tired of this year, of course, the first day of the year when stupid car issues are happening. But it's like, even more so, I'm just done with this year. I had a depressive episode yesterday. Oh, I'm sorry. I understand how that is, totally. I try not to swim where the currents are too strong. Then how did you get out? How does this person plan on going home? Like, where are these people from? Are they from Slateport or Pacific? Because it's like, God, either you're going all the way out to Pacific to swim back towards home, or you lived in Pacific and now you have to go all the way to Slateport to try and find your way back home. Unless they're just really good at swimming and they can go against the currents. Or do they just decide that they live out here now? Like, once you leave home, you can't come back? You just have to survive out in the wilds? Is that how this route works? I'm gonna pretend that's how it works. Or she uses a flying Pokemon. Flying Pokemon don't exist. No, this is a water game. Flying Pokemon? What are those? But what happens if they don't have a flying Pokemon and they just decided to leave home anyway? Do they have to borrow someone's flying Pokemon? Do they sit there and think, oh fuck, I didn't think this through. How am I gonna get back home? I mean, do they have ferries from Slate? I would assume, like, in actual world, like in the anime, they would have boats that went between the two areas. Because the submarine that team, whatever team stole it, when they stole it, they had, well, they probably went under the currents, or the submarine. Still probably choppy. I mean, yeah. Silly Phil, fairy types don't exist in this game yet. Okay, we fought her. Oh, here's that item we kept missing. Oh, okay, I just kept running past it like a ding-dong. That's cool. 7.3 out of 10. Too much water. Water, water everywhere and not a drop to drink. Because one, it's all salt water, and two, it's not real. More like a 5 out of 10 left me thirsty for actual water. Okay. I didn't even see what that item was. I just picked it up. Watch. Was it one of those items that we can't use? Like revives? There's a collector who's after the scales of Love Disc. Oh, okay. Did we fight you? Yeah, okay. We've been up here. Did I mess up? I don't... No. Yes? No. What? Okay, I don't think the Ruby and Sapphire map is useful to me. Where are these other two? I want to fight them. Did I pass them? I know I saw 2 more people. Where'd they go? No. Were they over there? I think they were over there. Beans. Okay, let's see. Star piece? Oh, okay. They changed... The map changed quite a bit in this area in the Emerald version, didn't it? It isn't terribly hard to add fairy as a type to Emerald, actually. It's just everything else after, changing mons and moves and adding new ones. Hello, Bofiab. I definitely don't need that. I don't mind the fairy type much nowadays, but like I said, when it first was introduced to the game, and a bunch of Pokemon shifted to fairy type when they were like normal, and I went to go punch them, and it didn't work, I'm like, what? Why? And I'm like, oh, because they fucking switched their types on me. Fuck. It's like, I do not need to deal with that again. Okay, I'm gonna pull up a map for this area so I'm not just going down the same fucking routes every 2 minutes. Okay. Nope, that's not what I wanted. Oh no. Does Bulbapedia just have this broken up into the individual routes? I think they do. No, I need it as one big map. I don't even remember where it was where I saw those people. I bet I've already battled them, actually. Unfortunately, these ripped maps that are on Bulbapedia, they don't show trainer location. It's just the blank map. Which makes this actually a little bit harder than I want it to be. Pink type is strong against dragons because it was easier than nerfing dragons, I guess. No, because pink and the light blue that is ice, they're super cute together. And cute beats dragon. Because it does. And so I hope things will pick up for everyone. I've been lurking since the start mostly. Yeah. February can go away now. This, like I said, this year can go away. Okay. Oh, this map is useless. Okay. Pokemon Emerald Route 132, 134 map with trainer locations. Come on, Google. Do it. Don't you fucking fail me. I think it fucking failed me. Ah. Wait. Are you useful? Are you useful? This looks useful. Oh. It took me to the Dutch? German? This looks German. Took me to the German Pokemon Wikipedia. It looks quite nice, actually. Well, they have a map that has route outlines on it. That's useful. Thank you, German Pokemon Wikipedia. Okay, we've done that one. Done that route. We've done that one. Yes. I might have already battled those people. We've done... I don't know if we've done... we might have... That one we might have did the last time. Okay, let's... Okay, we need to go here. That's... I've already messed it up. Maybe? Where am I? I hate this route. I hate this route so much. Fuck. If you can't find anything, I might be able to stitch something together. I think I found something. It's just determining which paths I've actually already been on. I should have gotten something like this beforehand, but didn't. Okay, so this goes to... I see. Okay, well, we just messed that up. We were just doing the same thing we did last time. Useless. You battled those old people down there. Battled you. I think we got everyone, actually. This is just another reason why I hate these routes. Whatever, Ripster's up to 50, so it's fine. Yeah, they're disgusting in both just visuals and trying to find out if you got everything on them. I think we got everything. I don't know. I don't want to be on this route anymore. just gonna say we beat everyone on that route, so we don't have to go back there. I mean, we have to go back to Pacifilog, because I need to go back to Sky Pillar, but I don't want to go down that route anymore, ever again. So we're just not going to. Isn't the only other thing that's on that route the entrance to one of the Reggie tombs, which we're not doing anyway, so it doesn't matter? Such an annoying route. I hate it. Oh, that's right, shiny. Okay, it was a little bit funny. We were sitting there waiting for our turn for the exam, and when you went to go do the speaking exam, right, you went across the hall into another room to do it. So you could hear when a group came out because you'd hear the door open. I was sitting there going over stuff, and one of the guys who had already went to go take care of stuff, and he went to the bathroom. I didn't know he went to the bathroom. He might have said it, I wasn't paying attention, I don't know. I heard the door open, and I freaked out. I'm like, oh no, I'm not ready. And then he just came in and was like, wait, were you in the bathroom? He's like, yeah. I was like, oh, it's just you. He's like, sorry, I didn't mean to worry you. And the other guy, who was his partner, he made a JoJo reference. He's like, you thought it was test, but it was really ideal. It's like, don't JoJo reference me before my test. I don't appreciate that. And he's like, don't worry, I don't know much more about JoJo aside from the memes. It's like, I see. Who do I want to take with me? It doesn't really matter. Not Pithy. He's not good for in Sky Pillar. It's scary having him in Sky Pillar. Also, speaking of JoJo, today instead of bringing JoJo to the table, I have a different topic. Oh, what topic is that? I still haven't watched any more episodes since the last time I spoke about it. I've been doing my... Oh, no, we're not going that way. I've been doing my work on my laptop in the living room. Because if I'm working on commissions, I'm in here. Right now. But I've been catching up with, Star versus the Forces of Evil. I'm on season 3 right now. Throws up Buzz Lightyear a Star Command. Did you watch Buzz Lightyear a Star Command recently? Is it on Disney Plus yet? I wanted to go fill out like that series suggestion thing because it wasn't on Disney Plus last I checked, and it would have been so much easier to watch it if it was on Disney Plus and the way I watched it. Dang, it's not on yet. God damn it, Disney, what do we pay you for? Toy Story 4 won the best animated feature Oscar. Buzz Lightyear's still relevant. Give me my show. Give me my 20-year-old kids cartoon show about Buzz Lightyear, please, Disney. I have no idea. I just remember the episode where Zurg made the children clones. I saw your OC and the whole story behind it. Yeah, no! I remember when I was combing back through the wiki recently, I'm like, oh yeah, that was a thing. They were planning to add it this year. No confirmed date though. God damn it! I wanna rewatch the show again in slightly better quality than what I watched it in. And maybe in a better order. I don't remember which order I watched it in. I think I tried to watch it in technical chronological order, which is the biggest pain in the ass to do. And then eventually I'm like, okay, fuck this noise. This is too much of a pain to like shuffle through these episodes. Again, I don't understand why shows do that. This kind of lead into sort of a segue. So my sister was over last week and was working on stuff for her Disney trivia night. So we had Disney movies playing. In your defense, I related to dark matter as I got older. There's so many characters that people are like, why do you like this character when you're like younger, and then when you get older you're like, oh, I see now. Okay. And you're like, yep, I was just ahead of the curve or something. I don't know. I mean, wouldn't you like to have your own fucking moon that you can just go hide away on? I wouldn't mind a moon to just go sit alone on. All I have is an apartment that I sit alone in, which I guess is kind of the same, but not nearly as opulent. By the way, next Pokemon you find, call it dark matter. What if Eggman... Oh, okay, you know, fair enough. Maybe the apartment's fine. The thing is I don't know if we're gonna really be catching anything. I think the only place that we would have anything, like, maybe useful to catch is Victory Road, right? But even then, I'm not sure... What's in... We're not even close to Victory Road. There's no point in me looking into Victory Road and playing the What Ifs game. Don't give anyone ideas for the next Sonic film. No, totally. Just send them the fan dub over to the movie studio. Be like, hey, you want a good idea? We know you love them good ideas that aren't stupid to put in a Sonic movie. Have this one. They're working on a dub for the first Sonic Riders game now. Okay, actually, I have two things I want to talk about. First, we're going to go back to what I was relating Buzz Lightyear Star Command to, and then we'll come back to this. Remind me, just bring up bad Sonic games in a few minutes, which is really easy to do, because they're bad Sonic games. So my sister was over, and we had Disney Plus on because she wanted to be in a Disney mood. It's like, well, what movie do you want to watch? And she's like, I kind of want to watch, I think she said she wanted to watch Coco. I was like, I don't want to watch Coco. It's like, I want to watch... I was going to put on Great Mouse Detective, and then I came across Hunchback, and Hunchback is like one of my favorite Disney films. So I was like, oh, never mind, I know what we're watching. I was going to put on Hercules, because I also really like Hercules. But Hunchback got in my vision first. So we watched Hunchback, and then just because it was suggested, we watched Hunchback 2. And it's like, no, Hunchback 2 is not good. But it's not bad. Now, yes, Disney sequel movies, because they were made by the TV animation studio, are much lower in quality than your feature-length, theater-released films. There's no argument there. It just is. But they are at least still good looking. For the most part. Yes, you get some wonky shit, or you get some stuff that the frame rate's just kind of bad. But it still moves well, right? And at least the TV animated movies had a slightly higher budget than just the TV animated shows. Again, it's not great. The lip syncing is usually kind of nice. I get really picky about lip syncing at times. I'm not sure why. But, and it's like, okay, the stories are usually kind of garbage. They're stupid. It's like, okay, if your character doesn't get a love interest in the first movie, make another movie. Guess what happens? If it's a Disney movie, 85% of the time, they're going to find a love interest because their main character must have a love interest. Everyone, if you don't get one in the first movie, for whatever reason, you'll get one in the second movie. It's fine. Don't be sad, Quasi. Like, how dare you? Like, watching them back to back is like, wow, this second movie just kind of, wow, look at this bad fan fiction of a movie. It's great. That, and I'm pretty sure for Pocahontas 2 and Hunchback 2, they reused some of the, like, character designs for the circus. Because Pocahontas 2 had, like, the dinner entertainers, so they were kind of like a circus carnival thing. Like, one of the gestures, I want to say gestures, like gesture drawing instead of jester, like a clown. I'm sorry. But like one of the gestures looks very similar between the two, and it drives me crazy every time I fucking watch it. Do we want Bite and Crunch and get rid of Sand Attack? Sidebar. See, like, I don't mind the sequels. I don't like Disney sequels because the first movies are usually animated versions. Yeah, no, they are. And then you watch any of the sequels, like, yeah, bad fan fiction, great. I don't know. I grew up watching like a handful of them, so it's like I actually get a little bit of entertainment out of them. They can be really funny if you're not taking them seriously, which you can't with the quality of animation. Now, when I say the quality of animation, again, the movements are still pretty nice. It's just the color schemes, the color quality, the lack of shading, just how fucking flat they are. That's distracting. That and the bad songs and the bad story. But the animation, like, yes, people put work into it, and I appreciate your work. TV, movie, Disney animators on the sequels. You did it, even though most of those are outsourced. But, you know, they did it. Those are such weird films. Very few actually good ones. The standouts are worth watching, at least. I still find them funny. Like watching Mulan 2. Because, one, the entire conflict for that movie is stupid, and Mushu's, like, the worst thing in that movie. But, God, they have some great faces. It's like the second Goofy movie, but both of the Goofy movies I consider actually decent, so that's not as... that's not the same. The Goofy movies are good compared to Mulan 2, but they both have just excellent faces. I commend them for their memeable faces. You gotta go for the memeable faces, guys. Remember Bradley Uppercrest the Third? Best faces on that character. Shane gets some really good ones though in Mulan 2. It's such a dumb movie. Oh no, Shane fell off the bridge and he died. Shut up, movie. We know he didn't die. You're a Disney movie. You're not gonna do that. He's not a bad guy. You try to write him like a bad guy, but that's because Mushu was actually a bad guy in that movie. It's so bad. Anyway, what do we, should we get rid of Sand Attack? We never use it. Do we need both Bite and Crunch? Does it really matter? Ditch Sand Attack, but that could help later on. Just get rid of Bite for Crunch and the better powered, hopefully. Okay. We could always, no, he has his black glasses, but so we could always give it, I don't know, King's Rock? Mufasa fell to his death, though your argument, okay, I'm sorry. You only die in Disney movies if you're parents or a bad guy. If you're a parental bad guy, like Mother Gothel, then you're just going to die. I'm surprised they haven't found a way to kill off the evil stepmother from Cinderella yet, okay? Because she is bad guy and evil, and she is a consistent bad guy in, like, all of those movies. She is just, like, the worst. The absolute worst. It's like, Cinderella, stop being so nice to this lady. It's like, yeah, you can be compassionate and forgiving and just let her live her shitty life, but as long as she's around, she's gonna find some way to fuck up your life. Because she has nothing better to do. Like, do you see this lady? She's just dripping with evil. And she's not even like Maleficent levels of evil. She's just stupid, petty, social ladder climbing evil. So like Radcliffe. Ah, Pocahontas too, though. Radcliffe has some really good faces in Pocahontas too. She's a bit. Yeah, she is. And she only married Cinderella's dad for money anyway. She's a gold digger. The worst kind of person, I guess. I don't know. Anyway, so it's like when you rewatch like the sequels, it's like at least the animation is at a certain level. Now, why this relates to like Buzz Lightyear Star Command, I remember rewatching it, I'm like, oh boy, the animation in some of these episodes are not good. But again, it's for TV and not for TV movie. TV movie is a step above in terms of budgeting. But there are some episodes in Buzz Lightyear, meaning the movie, which is technically a movie, but they broke it up into episodes, so I'm going to count it as episodes. And then like maybe 2 of the episodes that air like really early on, again, they're aired out of order, but there's one episode where they first introduce Nos 4A2, and that, which they use all the animation, they have clips from that episode in the opening, and you can tell why, because that's the episode with the best animation. That's not the movie. There might have been like one other, but that's because they were using like the same, I think it was a Japanese studio that worked on the movie also worked on that particular episode, and I think the one other. There's one episode that you can tell that a Japanese person kind of drew Mira because she just looks very anime-ish. Nothing wrong with that. It's a little jarring. It's like it's slightly in the realm of that cartoon Disney look, but the tiniest hint, like you can taste the anime flavor on it, and it's not bad. It's not a bad thing. I'm not saying it like a bad thing, but it's like you can kind of taste it. But yeah, it's like you watch that one episode in the series when they still had like the budget for the one studio, and they still had that one studio working on it. It's like, wow, this actually looks really good for a cartoon. And then you watch the next episode where it's a different studio, and it looks like, I mean, yeah, it works. It works. Sure. But it doesn't look super good. It's like, you know, at least the Disney sequel movies, they try. They're allowed to put more keyframes into their animation because they're not on a time schedule with crunch. So yay. That's what I'm getting at. That's not like the most the biggest revelation, but it's like, you know, at least it doesn't look as bad as it could. It doesn't look like some of the phoned in stuff we get now with like CGI TV movies. And again, I'm very picky when it comes to computer animated TV shows, because whenever they do the CGI stuff and it's for TV, because the budget is so low, or they want to keep the budget so low, they'll cut corners with rendering and detail. And it's like, I get it, it's for TV. You have a much shorter time frame to make things in, but it's like, God, does it look like garbage? Everything just looks like it's made out of, okay, I don't want to say Play-Doh. It's better than Play-Doh. I don't know, it's just, okay, it's like if we talk about Reboot, it's like Reboot I can forgive. When it was made, it looked great, and it still kind of holds up. And they can use the excuse like where they're in a computer, so they can look like they're in a computer. I don't know. I don't want to sit here. I'm not going to sit here and rag on Reboot. I really like Reboot. Reboot's a very, very solid series. It's like, yeah, they still have some dumb shit in it, but that was kind of the charm to Reboot. And they get really dark later on. Again, you have Megabyte just full out saying, like, I'm gonna kill a bunch of people. And they just let it happen because they're just digital things and you can get away with that. It's like in Tron, they get away with a lot. I miss Reboot because of the story. Yeah, no, it was a lot of fun. I rewatched that recently too, and it's like, god damn, I want more reboot. I don't want them to reboot though. They would ruin. No, they already did that, and they ruined it. I don't want to talk about that. I forgot. I purged that from my memory, and it came back. Shit! Ugh! The reboot. Why did they have to put people in it? They didn't need to put people in it. Why do they insist on doing live action people with things that don't need it? Can you just stop putting real people in my thing? Also, I'm pretty sure the series took place over the course of a week. Wait, the reboot or the first reboot? Because the first reboot I thought took a while because you had a bunch of time skippy shit. There is no reboot. I pretend there's not. There's no point anyway because Megabyte can't be voiced by Tony J because he died a while ago, and that makes me sad. Beast Wars and Beast Machine still hold up pretty well too. Same studio as Reboot, I'm pretty sure. Well, see, here's the sad thing. If we want to play, oh, it's because it's the same studio? The same studio that worked on the original Reboot, if I remember correctly, still worked on the reboot of Reboot. And they fucked it up a lot. That, and they also did the more recent version of Inspector Gadget, which I know I've talked about it on here, but I only started to watch like the one episode. Where the beginning of it, the sound mixing was really bad. So all the sound effects were louder than the dialogue, so you couldn't hear what any of the characters were saying. I'm like, I'm sorry, is this like supposed to be the opening or something? What is going on? It was really strange. But you know, I kind of left when they introduced the boy that was supposed to be like Claw's son or nephew or something, and of course he joins up with Penny because Penny's the only one that actually does anything, and Inspector Gadget is just there for appearances. I'm like, oh no, I'm not doing this. Fuck this noise. I know that Reboot had time warps, but it still felt like the time dilation wasn't that big when you realize how they are programmed. That's very true. Yeah, no, things escalate pretty fast in that show, and it's fun. They keep things moving. The reboot just makes me mad. I actually did forget that was a thing until right now, and I'm angry that I remembered. With all the quality content that's always being discussed every stream, it makes me wonder why I haven't heard anything about the live-action Woody Woodpecker movie from 2017. Or did I miss it? I haven't seen it. I know it exists, but I don't want to see it. Because look, they took a cartoon character, and they took real people, and they smashed them together, and they're like, yay! Didn't they do that with Yogi Bear too? It's like, can you stop doing this? I mean, sure, not all the time does it work, but I don't know. Just stop. It doesn't work out well because the only way that they can they don't do the kind of more serious, I'm gonna say serious high class route as like Roger Rabbit. Now Roger Rabbit had the humans and the cartoons, but they still kind of had a more serious down to earth storyline. There were still silly elements of it because of toons. Fine. But every time they do real life and CGI character, it has to be the stupidest lowbrow childish humor and story ever, so you know what's going on. And it's like, I think that's why I was somewhat okay with Sonic. Yes, it was getting borderline to that point, but the story, I don't know. What they were doing with Sonic himself was fine. I don't know. I don't watch a lot of movies where they do that, actually. I don't like watching things with real people in it a lot of the time. Like, when everyone's like, oh, have you seen X live action show or Y live action show? I'm like, no, I have not. I don't care how good it is. Some of them I'll make exceptions for. Some of them. But a lot of the time, like, I can binge watch a cartoon show or an anime and not have a problem. But whenever I try to binge watch a live action show. Maybe it's because they insist on doing hour-long episodes, whereas cartoons and anime do the 11-minute or 22-minute blocks that are just easier to digest, even though I'm still gonna sit there and watch hours of them anyway. But when it comes to like live action stuff, I just can't. Again, sometimes I can muster through it, but a lot of the times I don't like looking at real people. If that makes sense. That sounds really weird, but I just don't like... I don't actually like the super realistic stuff. I like cartoony things with like nice looking graphics and nice details, like in Pixar movies. But it's like when it comes to watching actual people, it's like I don't want to watch actual people. I don't care. Again, it depends. There are obvious live action things that I like. But it's just so hard for me to like get into anything. Especially when it's a live action show. Like that's why I didn't watch... Okay, well there's multiple reasons why I didn't watch Game of Thrones. But it's like... Everyone's like, oh, you should watch Breaking Bad. It's really good. It's like, I want to, but it's just so hard for me to actually get into it. It's hard for me to get into shows like that. And it's not even because it's good or bad or mainstream or anything like that. It's just... It's because it's live action, actually. I don't know. It's strange. And it probably sounds dumb and childish that I don't like serious live action things. I don't know. Maybe it's my weird, naive use of entertainment media as an escape. It's like, yeah, I like some artsy things, but I don't always need things to be serious all the time. I need out of the real world, I suppose. Being in the real world frustrates me and upsets me, really, when I start to think about it. Don't get upset. Stop it. So it's like, if I have to watch a show where it's just watching real life people do things in a more realistic sense, I don't need that much realism in my life. And it's like, that sounds, again, childish, because it sounds like I'm trying to run away from reality. Which I'm not, I don't think. I just don't want to deal with it all the time in my entertainment, in my media. It's like, sometimes it's good too, but I'd rather not. It's like why I didn't get into Game of Thrones it's the same reason why I didn't get into Mass Effect or a lot of things, and why I despise the American Horror story series. I don't know. I don't like how a lot of things hinge on just everyone's like, oh, you should watch it. They have like really good sex scenes or something. It's like, I'm not going into a show for that. Like when Mass Effect came out, that's all everyone talked about. Oh, you can have sex with all the... I don't care. Is the story good? Is the gameplay good? Does the game look interesting? Not that one thing that everyone's harping on about. You hear about Game of Thrones, it's like, I don't care how good the story is. All I hear anyone ever talk about, it seems, is who's screwing who. And it's like, I don't care. It's like, I get it. It happens in the real world, but I don't care. It's like, I suppose, sure. Oh. It's a thing that exists in human society. It's a big thing. I guess, sure. I just don't, I don't know. And yeah, sure, that comes off as weird. It's like, well, anime has shit like that all the time. I don't know. Maybe that's why I don't like things with overly gratuitous fan service either. It's like, please stop doing this. I'm here for the story. I don't need another boob shot, please. It's just... I don't know. I just get annoyed with it when you have a good story and then suddenly it gets derailed for some kind of romantic or sexual plot. It's like, God damn it, we were going somewhere I thought, and then suddenly we're in the bedroom and I don't want to be in here. It's not like it's that entire childish mindset either, like, oh, they're doing stuff that adults do, because one, I'm an adult and I get that. But I'm also just... This is a weird conversation, actually. This is not what I wanted to get into. No! We didn't have any crunches. I don't have a problem with it. Oh. Oh no. This is why we shouldn't get into serious talk time. This is my fault. No, I needed you. I needed you. I needed you for Phoebe. Ah. No, we can't pretend it didn't happen. 'Cause I'm recording. Fuck. I want it today to go decent. Just this week can go away. I just want this week to go away. I just want this week to go away. The week sucks. Shit. I should have left. I should have left when I ran out of crunches. I don't know why I attempted it. I should have left. I should have kept bite maybe. I would have had more attacks. If I had bite, I could have killed it. I didn't have any problem when I had bite because I knew that could kill them one shot, and that's why I kept battling them, because I knew I could kill them. And I ran out of crunches. Fuck. I'm a moron. God damn it. I shouldn't. I shouldn't be this upset, but I'm actually really upset. I want to cry. Life is too overwhelming. I fucking hate it. It needs to go away. Come here, buddy. I'm just gonna put you over here with everybody else. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. What is happening? What did I do? What did I do? In another life, in another time, what did I do? I don't know what I did. Things just going bad all the time. I don't know what to do. Give me that bag. I want it in the bag, please. Thank you. No, I don't want to give you anything. You're dead. You're in the dead box. No! Oh. I hate this. The bag is falling. Fuck it. You know, whatever. I don't care. I don't even need it anyway. I don't have anyone that could use it. My eye is stinging. Just the one eye. Why does this happen? I just wanted it to die. I should have left. I just did nothing but make bad decisions. Everything in my life was a bad decision. Damn it. There's a star piece. I don't need that. I should have just fucking rare candied it. Who cares? We don't need that. Fuck that. I don't know if we're gonna use the focus band. I'll just leave it there. It's fine. Like, oh, this town doesn't have a Pokemart. Well, I guess Crobat's in. Can the Golbat? Can the Golbat learn Crunch or something? Where are we at with Golbat? Can he learn moves to take down the Ghosty Mosties? Oh fuck, there goes my glasses. I don't need them, it's fine. I don't need to see life. Let's see. Oh, but all the ghost types have psychic moves. That's not gonna work. We can maybe outspeed them and kill them really fast. Wait, what about the Sableye? This book isn't even consistent with what's in this game. Oh, the Sableye has psychic. The Sableye is dangerous. Oh. Oh no. Oh. Oh, who's messaging me? Oh. We have Ripster at least. I'm just gonna. We're just gonna finish my thought, then we'll go to talk about. We'll go talk about shitty Sonic games. What I was saying is like one reason why I just don't like seeing, like, I guess, sex and more intimate relationships in the media, especially nowadays, and I get like this with music too, is I know, and it sounds dumb and petty, and if anyone watches this later in the future or whatever, and they're like, God, this person just whines a lot, and it's like, I get it. It's just really, it's a really dumb reason. It's just, it reminds me of things that I had and I don't have now. Meaning I'm referring to my breakup, right? And it just reminds me of those things, and the breakup messed me up, right? And I just feel like I'm not good enough, which I feel like that a lot anyway, but even more so now, because obviously something's wrong with me, because I'm the one that got dumped. I did something wrong, right? So it's a painful reminder or something, I guess, and I don't like seeing it. And that's why one of the main reasons I don't like it. I mean, that wasn't always the reason, but nowadays that's the big reason. It's just also I don't like that being the focus of everything, because I just don't like it being the focus of everything, and it's just kind of annoying when it seems to be. So yeah, that was the thought that I was getting at before we died, because I didn't run away because I was out of crunches. I should have ran away. I was out of crunches. I could have killed it if I had crunch, but we were out of crunches because crunch only has 15 and we used up all of them, and I was dumb and I stayed. I was like, oh, we have Shadow Ball, we'll be fine, but we don't get a stab from Shadow Ball, so it didn't mean jack shit in the end, and we lost Mightyena, and I didn't die. I hate this Nuzlocke. I just want it to be over with. Sidebar, do you guys like my little nano block Charmander? Do you like it? I made it the other night when I was watching JoJo. I also have a Pikachu. My mom got them for me in my stocking for Christmas, and I don't have the other three, which is an Eevee and a Squirtle and a Bulbasaur, because she gave the Squirtle to my sister, and the Bulbasaur and the Eevee to my two little cousins. So I just have these two. Do you like them? They're very tiny, and they were annoying to put together. Yay! Okay, we're just gonna put those back over there now. I can just sit there. I'm fine. I can see. Things are just fuzzy, but it's fine. Why does this happen? Oh, because I played stupidly. That's why this happened. That was avoidable. Like so many other things in this game. And I'm just a moron because I get talking about shit and I get overly excited and then things go wrong. And they're just bad news bears. I was just really hoping we could have killed it with the Shadow Ball, but that was me getting cocky. Everyone just needs a Han Solo in the back of their mind saying, don't get cocky, kid, because once you do, bad things go wrong all the time. Oh, yes. I have a bag of pistachios here. I'm not sponsored by anything with pistachios, but today, February 26th, 2020, is Pistachio Day. Pistachios. I found out on Sunday night that I like pistachios, and I jacked that bag from my parents' house because I'm pretty sure my mom bought them from my father. My dad's not home to eat them, so no one was eating them, so I took them. They are my pistachios now, and I will eat them. Just not right now because I'm eating noodles. But it's Pistachio Day. I think it's another day as well. Tell a fairy tale day. Okay. Today is Tell a Fairy Tale Day. Here is my fairy tale. Once upon a time, a person started a Pokemon Emerald Nuzlocke and played through it and beat it. And it was good. It's a fairy tale because it's not going to happen here. Fairy Tale's an awful anime. Change my mind. I haven't seen... Oh, okay. I tried to watch the first episode of Fairy Tale, and I hated that the girl character was just exposition dumping to the main character, who would already know the information she was telling him, and it was literally only there to fill us in. It was the most unnatural way of introducing information to the audience ever, and I hated it, and I could not get past that first episode, because I'm like, holy shit, if this is how they're going to tell us everything, I can't do it, because this is just bad writing. No, you don't start off the first episode of it. Sure, some animes have those weird, like, intro things, like, you know, FMA, or Death Note, or whatever. Or even Cells at Work. But that's not just to fill in the main character to what's going on. That's to fill in... Okay, I guess it's still kind of bad, but... The setup for the first episode of Fairy Tail, in my opinion, was terrible, and I just couldn't get past it. That, and I tried to... Back in the day, I had a few issues of Rave Master, which is by the same guy who did Fairy Tail, and he just likes to do the same character setups, it seems. And that by itself annoyed me, because in Rave Master, you had... What's the main character in Fairy Tail? Is he Natsu or is he Haru? He's one of the two, right? What's his name? Whatever, right? So he has a name like that. But in Rave Master, the main character is named whatever the other one is that I didn't say. Oh, I was memeing earlier? Well, okay, hold on. I'm gonna go look it up. Fairy Tail, I think it's hard. I don't fucking know. I don't watch the show. It's too far in, and some of the character designs piss me off. No, not the main theme. I need the main character. Google, please. Thank you. Thank you. Natsu. Okay, so Natsu is your main character in Fairy Tail. In Rave Master, they have Haru, and it's like, okay, you can name main characters after things that aren't seasons, you know? I'm going to allow this. But it's that you're being way too hard on yourself, but you don't need me or anyone else to tell you that. But yeah, no, it's unacceptable. I did bad on a game, and that makes me a bad person. Zitretsu, this is the internet. That's how this works. Of course, me getting upset that I got bad at a game, and I'm aware that the internet can get mad at me for being bad at a game, is also showing that I'm probably not as down to earth as I should be as a person on the internet. Everything you do on the internet is bad, and you just need to live with that fact, I guess. You can't be a good person on the internet. But yeah, Rave Master has Haru, I'm pretty sure, and Fairy Tail has Natsu. It's like, you guys know, you don't need to do this naming convention. And then you have Girl that has the hourglass figure with who's very busty. I'm pretty sure that's how the character was in Rave Master. It's been a while since I watched Rave Master. I mean, read Rave Master. And then you have cute little kind of weird mascot character. And it's like, sure, I guess a lot of animes do that, but it's like, this guy just tried to do the same thing twice. I'm not sure if the stories are even the same, because like I said, I didn't get into Fairy Tail. But I just... And I shouldn't judge it just based off like similar designs, because a lot of show and anime just start copying each other after a while, really. But that first episode of the anime is so hard to get through. It did not leave me intrigued. It did not make me want to watch anymore. I didn't even finish the episode. They started... Sneezy kitty. They just started exposition dumping, like, right out of the gate. I'm like, no, I'm not watching however many more episodes of this fucking show there are if this is what you're going to do. And I'm guessing they don't do that every episode, but it is not a good way to start your show. So I have not gotten into Fairy Tail, mainly for I tried. I really did, because I sat down and I tried to watch it, and the first episode turned me off of it so fast. Like, guys, you did it bad. My noodles are getting cold. But, like, I have people ask me a lot of the times, like, do you have anything from Fairy Tail? I'm like, no, not yet. Because, like, I'd like to look into the series a little bit before I do anything for it. That way I'm not just going in blindly. And if someone wants to talk to me about it, I can. I'll have, like, a little knowledge on it. I don't want to be, like, a complete and total sellout. It's like, oh, I only made this because it's popular and it'll make money. That's not me. Or I try not to be like that. It's like, I like to have a little bit of background information or just experience or something before I go and do it. At least a little. But it just... I don't know. Maybe Fairy Tail's good. It's just they... For their first episode, I don't feel like they introduced it very well. It just don't... I don't think Natsu had even said anything dialogue-wise up until the point that until Lucy came in and just started telling him about things that, again, he should already know about. Or feel like it's kind of common knowledge in this world. And it was a very bad setup. That'd be like them, I don't know, starting Bleach and having Ichigo run into Rukia within the first 2 minutes, and Rukia just start telling him everything about the soul. Okay, no, okay, that's a bad example, because Ichigo wouldn't know anything about the Soul Society in general. I don't even know why I'm using Bleach as an example. I don't know anything about Bleach. I mean, okay. See, they use Sakura as an exposition dump in Naruto at the beginning. But that's not, until a few episodes in. Until after they've established what kind of a character Naruto and, of course, Sakura and Sasuke are. So you kind of know how they're going to react to things. They didn't have Sakura just punch Naruto within the first 2 minutes of the episode and say, hey, this is how this world works. I mean, maybe Haruka does that. I don't know. It's just done better in other animes, I felt. It was just so annoying when I watched Fairy Tail and they did this thing. And I'm like, why are you guys doing this thing? This is terrible. Like, I've seen it done, handled way better in other anime. That didn't piss me off in the first 15 minutes of the anime. It's just bad. Just bad. Also, yes, whoever said on the bright side, we are closer to getting everyone to 50. Yay. No, Zetratsu, I'm sorry. I see that up there. I didn't know if it was still on the chat window or not. Ugh. No, don't flinch. No! I hate you, Sableye. I hate you, Sableye. Maguka is indeed suffering. Victory roll down. Kind of dirty, actually. That's fine. Being Maguka is suffering. Victory Road in this game. What does the Victory Road in this game have? Anything we can actually catch? Zubat, Golbat, Whismur, Loudred, Makuhita, Hariyama, Aron, Law Iron, Laron? I never know how to say it, I don't care. No, nope, I'm not fighting any more of these. I refuse. Mile. There's nothing good that we can get in Victory Road, is there? No, not really. Nothing that will be helpful anyway. All Golbats and fighting types. Fuck. Well. Okay. We just need to calm down. Find our inner peace. I don't have any more inner peace. My inner peace is gone. I'm just channeling my inner Squidward tonight. This is what life is. Don't get your hopes up. Things will just go bad and then you're suddenly Squidward. I don't play clarinet though, I have a flute. I have 2 flutes actually, but I am not good enough to play either of them, or both of them at the same time. Oh, that'd be cool. I don't know how that would work. That wouldn't work. No! Don't. Let's see. You're gonna use detect. Anyway, we're gonna take this conversation and move it somewhere else. It does put it in perspective how limiting the amount and or variety of Pokemon you can catch in Hoenn is with a Nuzlocke. It kinda is. Because like they're trying to focus on the ones that they introduced in this generation, but there's not really a lot in this generation. How many Pokemon were added in Hoenn? like, if you look at the amount of Pokemon added, it's like, it just... And how many routes actually have a decent mix of those Pokemon that aren't... I mean, a bunch of them are evolutions, really. It's like, and if you're doing kind of like a no dupes thing, and if you evolved like a lot of stuff at this point, you're going to be just hitting ones you technically already have. And the entire issue when it comes to a good majority of the map being dominated by water and the same like 5 Pokemon when you're in the water, it's a little bit annoying. Yes, thanks, Game Freak. Okay, you know what? You're going to use something annoying. Oh, okay, that's... sure, whatever. Yeah, there it is. It's like, even if you do come across a route that has something that you don't have, like, the chances of maybe getting it is just kind of annoying. I mean, sure, with dupes we can run away from from them. But it's just... They don't... It doesn't feel like there's a lot to work with at times, especially if you fuck up. It's like, sure, we have things that we could train up in the box, but how useful would they really be? And especially against, like, ghost type. It's like, I understand that they probably did a ghost type Elite Four member to help maybe bolster using dark types, I guess, but it's like there's just not enough of them. Really? What else is Ghost weak against? It's just dark, really? In itself? No, not even? I thought Ghost was weak to Psychic. 135 mons are added with Gen 3. It's actually a fairly sizable addition. It might be a record even in compared to other generations. Okay. But how many of those are like legendaries and or evolution? I don't know. They might be weak against each other. I'm not sure. I can't think straight right now. I'm upset. Not how it's supposed to be. Noodles are going cold. It's like, yeah, that is a sizable amount, but it feels like you just see so many of them so often. I mean, I guess the other games are kind of like that too. Why'd I use bite? I don't want to use bite on you. Nah, you're confused, right? Great. We're just gonna have to hope Sharpedo can make it through Phoebe. We might be able to rely on Goal/Crobat once we get there too. But that really depends on which Pokemon I send him up against, because if it's anyone that has Psychic, well, he's gonna be in danger. Dusk. Oh wait, this is Ruby and Sapphire. That's not gonna help me. Emerald. Huh. Okay, we might... That might be a problem. That might be a problem. That's definitely a problem. So... Looking at Phoebe's list for Emerald, because my Sapphire, Ruby and Sapphire guide are not going to actually be of any use, so I need to stop pulling it up when I'm trying to reference this. In Ruby and Sapphire, more of her Pokemon did no psychic attacks, but they changed it for Emerald. So Golbat might actually be okay against her first Dusclops, her first Banette, and her Sableye. Though Sableye doesn't technically have any weaknesses in this generation because of its typing, but whichever. It'd still be fine. The only two that we'd have to worry about is her second Banette and her second Dusclops. The second Banette has Thunderbolt and Psychic, and the Dusclops has Ice Beam and Rock Slide. Thunderbolt, we're gonna have to take out that second Banette with someone that's not Golbat or Sharpedo. Because of that Thunderbolt. That Thunderbolt's just too dangerous. I'm not risking that. Ah, shit, I don't... We're not even there yet, and I'm worried about it. But I have to come up with something to make up for the giant fucking mistake I just made in losing my Deanna. Even if they were... We don't even have any psychics we could fall back on. They're weak to dark and ghost type. I think the biggest problem is the complete lack of Poke diversity in Hoenn. I might not care for Johto, but those mons are completely underutilized in favor of Colosseum and XD being used to acquire them. So much water. So little diversity as well. Caves are a pain with how many goddamn bats there are too. Pseudo-realism aside. Yeah, if they put more things in the caves that weren't just Geodudes and Golbats, or just the bats, that would be nice. But it's like every cave you go in, that just seems to be the only thing that's there. And it's like, yeah, sure, realistically, but you have all these other Pokemon that you could maybe put in here. I guess the cave on Dewford had some kind of different, like, setups, but you don't see it all that often. I don't know. Can't blame the game too much. I still played poorly, and that's why we're in the position we're in. I just have to take responsibility for it and figure it out from there. No, none of this that negative stuff. This isn't all. It's pretty much on me though. I knew I was out of crunches and I still faced that Claydol knowing full well it had self-destruct. And we were already damaged. I could have left. Like, here, I'm leaving so I can heal. But I was getting worked up over something and I wasn't paying attention. It could have used anything else, sure, during that, but it also technically had Hyper Beam. It could have probably knocked me out with Hyper Beam. Battling the Claydols here is kind of dangerous. Unless you can get rid of it in one turn. And I was out of the ability to do so. And I still took the risk. And it was a really dumb risk to take. It was one I did not have to take. I think I take it a bit harder when we lose a Pokemon when we're training. than I do against gym battles, because gym battles actually kind of mean something, but when we're training, it's like, god damn, I mean, they mean something. But they're not supposed... I have more control over the matter. I can leave, unless it's a trainer battle. Gonna blame bad Sonic games? Okay, yeah, let's get back on that topic. I said to bring that back up. So. You mentioned doing a 24-hour stream, and I'm serious about doing that just because I said I would do it. Or I've mentioned it at least. And I said it with the intention of doing it. Well, one reason why we haven't done it's like I don't know what I want to play for 24 hours. Because it's not a matter of sitting here playing games for a long period of time. I'm pretty sure I could do that. I know I can do at least 12. But I have a collection, a very good collection of bad Sonic games over there on my shelf. I was looking at these last night. I'm like, there's a good chunk of bad Sonic games on the Wii. You can just pull out all those Wii games and sit here. No, not 24 hours hunt down the Freeman. I am not running through that game anymore. I refuse. What I'm getting at is we could take all of the bad Sonic games from the Wii and go through those in like a marathon style. That might mean we won't like 100% them the first time through, but would I want to spend more time than I have to on Sonic and the Secret Rings? I don't know. And I was thinking either bad Sonic Wii games, just because there's a lot of them. Sonic Colors in there, and that one's not bad. Is that like the only decent one that's on the Wii? I think that's the only decent one. Or if we wanna do a completionist mode on a Sonic game, on a bad Sonic game, I was looking up on how long it on average takes to beat Sonic 06. Completionist. Sonic 06. Yeah? So, we either play a pile of bad Sonic Wii games, not necessarily 100%ing them, depending on sanity, or, I don't know if I should be saying this, but I'm gonna say it anyway, or we can play Sonic 06 for 24 hours while trying to 100% complete it, because the internet says it takes about that much time. You said insane. Either way, it's suffering. I could pick any game to play for 24 hours that wouldn't be nearly that much suffering, but I was like, that'll be fun, right? At least for maybe the people watching, not for maybe me. But that would be an interesting deep dive into the world of bad Sonic games from that generation. Sorry, that was gross. At least the people who made Sonic 06 tried. Sonic Lost World is worse, IMO. Well, see, it's like I could play Wii U games, but I don't really feel like digging out the Wii U. And the Wii U, I don't know if I want to commit to playing both Sonic Lost World and Sonic Boom. If we do the Wii U, that would maybe be a consideration for the future. Like way in the future. This is still talking about the future, but not anytime soon future. I'm just saying, we could do, you know, bad-ish Sonic game streams. I can see the future! We're gonna run away. Already on the bad timeline. Might as well just roll with it, right? Noodle stuck to my spoon and won't come off. God damn it, Noodle, I want to eat you. Okay, there, I'm done. I'll stop eating on stream now. I apologize. But like I said, I had to get something to eat, because if not, I probably would just not be eating for a really long time. Just don't do a 24-hour Undertale stream. Last time someone I knew did that, he went through like the worst part of his life immediately after and quit streaming to pursue a career in comedy. Like, seriously? What would you even do for a 24-hour Undertale stream? We've already played through all of Undertale. I'm not doing Sans again. I refuse. The only reason I could think of going back through Undertale is trying to get the key to Sans' secret room, but I don't feel like doing that. I wonder if this... Nope. Dang it. Do we have the... Okay, we do have the Soothe Bell on Golbaz. Like, do we have it on Wayfarer? Because it's like, it'd be nice if Wayfarer, you know, evolved. I don't know how close we are to getting it to evolving, though. I know we checked it, but that was a while, and I don't feel like getting someone out just to go check that. I'm not actually joking, it's a whole thing that I won't get into for the sake of his privacy, but just downward spiral where things have been picking back up. I see. I'm sorry to hear that. But yeah, no, those are the two things I was kind of considering. I'm trying to limit it, like if we do a 24-hour thing of it being just one really long game, or one that's at least on the same system so I don't have to go through shifting around systems during the time period. Just because that would be easier. Because, like, sure, we could play all of them on the Wii and then switch to the PS3, but then that's just a bunch of switching out consoles that I have to bring over here, and that's just kind of a mess, because I still don't have a big enough desk over here to accommodate things yet. And it would just be easier if we stayed with one thing, be it just one game or one system. How do you feel about hearing "it's no use" over and over? Well, life likes to tell me that in spirit every goddamn day, so I guess alright. I guess alright. I'm sure it would be fine. Yeah, it'll be fine. It's really cold in here suddenly, and I'm not sure why. There's probably a ghost in here. It's a ghost. I'm being haunted. This ghost is going to be severely underwhelmed because I could no, actually no, I don't need any more excitement in my life. Go away, ghost. Go away. Don't need ghosts. Anyway, I'm bringing it up for the chat's consideration. Sure, I get technically last say in the matter, but it does also depend on what you guys may be feeling. Little Charmander. Char. The one thing I don't like about these nano blocks is that the way the bottoms of them are structured. Like, the top of them look like Lego, sure, but the undersides of them don't. Really? Yeah, a little bit. But, like, they don't... Some of the pieces don't grip as well as others. So, like, the Pikachu, its ears fall off a lot if I mess with it too often. 06 would be the most painful option, to say the least. Would it? I guess so. Anyway, I still have to find a good time to even do that. Right now wouldn't be a good time because, again, I'm just behind, it feels like, on a lot of stuff. So I need to get some things under control. But... And... I still... If we do it with the Wii, I still have to test out this converter thing. PS3 is with an HDMI cable, so that wouldn't be as much of a problem. The best thing we got out of that stream was someone jokingly rating a piece of fanfiction between him and Papyrus. The look on his face as he read it and him telling us all to go fuck ourselves had me crying laughing. Being stuck with the same game for 24 hours and trying to 100% in a single session, that would suck no matter what game you're playing. 06 might just make that even more dreadful. At least the Wii stuff, you have variety. Might be better on your sanity. What sanity? I'm playing a Pokemon Emerald Nuzlocke right now. My sanity doesn't exist. I want a remake of 06, but with actual time given so they can fix the glitches and maybe make the story more coherent and not as bad. They should do what they did in Mass Effect. Let's see that Sonic and Elise sex scene. That's what all the kids want, right? I'm sure it exists on the internet, but we're not gonna look for that. I refuse. What all is there to do in Sonic? Okay, let's see. Sonic 06. They have ranks, right? So all the levels have ranks. Like what? I didn't look it up. Like what is required to 100% Sonic 06? Mass Effect is great and romantic relationships with characters are completely optional. Don't poo-poo one of my favorite series, Re. I've heard people say that it's good and stuff. It's just, unfortunately, that's the thing people wouldn't shut the fuck up about. I blame them. It's like, I get it. Most of the people probably playing it are lonely, desperate people or something. I don't know. That's a generalization I shouldn't be making. But, come on, I don't know. It just felt like one of those conversations, like if someone played it and they're like, oh yeah, I played Mass Effect, and they're like, oh, who did you end up pairing with? It's like, why does that matter? I don't know. Again, this is like part of the reason why I don't get into the shipping game either. It's like, I don't care. It's actually been kind of a struggle, sort of, with like Star versus the Forces of Evil. It's like the show's fun enough. The animation's decent for a cartoon show. There's one part where Tom and Star were dancing, and it's like, God, this could have used more frames. It was very jerky. They just jumped a lot. It wasn't as smooth as it could be for what kind of dance they were actually doing. But it's like, I get it. She's in high school. There's gonna be stupid boy crush things, which is part of the, I know, issue that a lot of fans had with the later seasons. But it's like, I don't know. I want more of this versus the forces of evil, please. That and some of the conflicts that they've introduced in the series, they resolve them so fast in Star, and it's like, okay, was that, I don't know, I was expecting more of a struggle with some of the conflicts they were insisting were big issues. 100% Sonic 06, you're gonna have to deal with a lot of loading screens. That's true. Favorite Mass Effect companion, though? I'm a big Garrus fan, personally. Garrus, best bro. He died in my first playthrough of the trilogy. Almost everyone did. I fucked him so badly. Also really like Tal and Rex. I know who you're talking about, but I have no feelings towards them whatsoever. They exist. I exist, though, so that's not saying much. I wanted this session to go well. I did. I'm actually very disappointed. And I know you guys are like, oh, don't be so hard on yourself. And it's like, I get it. And I do appreciate it. It's just this week has not been good. Monday was that whole thing with my mother, and then I'm mad again about not getting into the one local convention. I know I didn't want to like go on about this because I know I went on about this last year when this happened. I found that Star versus became the Marco shipping show a lot of the time. It wasn't ideal, especially when he was pushed towards people he actually had no chemistry with. One of the issues I don't like so far is just when he just decides to up and leave and live in Muni without asking Star first. Like, he just shows up. It's like, I just got to that point in season 3, and it's just such a sudden shift. It's like some of the more slice of life episodes, sure, are fine, but the fact that they more or less just completely axed them now, and Marco just like, I'm just gonna go off to live there. It's like, did you even ask if you could stay over there? Like, I get it, they said you help save the kingdom and everything. It's like, but you're making a lot of assumptions here. Hey, Brazen. No problem. We're just grinding again. And we've lost someone, so that's always good. Hooray me! Everything I do is a mistake. Death. Hooray. Just another thing on the pile of disappointments this week. Hooray! Hooray. I'm sorry, I don't mean to be so negative. It just feels like everything I do isn't good enough, or everything I do is a mistake. I'm gonna start eating pistachios now, because it's still pistachio day. For 2 more hours. I slept through most of it. At least we're getting close. Yes, at least we're getting closer to the release of Animal Crossing. And I can't fuck up that bad in Animal Crossing. Animal Crossing is usually very forgiving, and that is nice at least. I can get into a thing that everyone else is getting into and not feel like I'm garbage because I couldn't get into it. Because it's Animal Crossing. I didn't get a bowl for these pistachio shells. 2 hours and 4 minutes. Well, yes, 2 hours and 4 minutes. I was rounding up again. Rounding down? I was rounding. Hold on, I need to get a bowl if I'm gonna eat these. I plan on eating these. Nope. Fuck you, Claydol. Fuck you. Would you like a cat picture to maybe hopefully help cheer you up? I have a good recent one on my cat. Cat pictures are always nice. I won't say no to a cat picture. I'll aggressively send hugs at you, Phil. I could use a hug right now. I really could. It's gonna sound weirdly sad. I can't remember the last time I've had a hug, actually. Nope. Can't remember. Not off the top of my head. And when I say recently, I mean within like the last month, and that's even when my sister's over. My sister and I get along, but not that well. I know, I'm sorry. I don't mean to be just breaking down all over the place. It's just this week's been an asshole. I saw a post that the new AC featured the horrible goose, and I was instantly transported to a world where an asshole goose caused problems for everyone, oftentimes with pitfalls. This year is a horrible goose. To me. I feel like ever since that death, getting experience feels like it's slowed down somehow. Sonic came out. Yeah, Sonic came out. That was a plus. No, no plus. But that's like 1 against the 394 bad things that went on this month. And I'm just talking about this week. This week has not been... It has not been fun. At least this week I should be able to go to karate. My car should start tomorrow night. I'll get a battery in it. If it doesn't start, I'm going to be very angry. There's a pic of Mittens waiting on Discord whenever you want it. Oh, I see. Aww. Aww, look at that little fluffy face. Mittens looks a little grumpy. But still cute. I love it when cats have like the little, or dogs even, when animals have the little sockies. Or the mittens. I'm like, that's too cute. No, no! Let's see, Hope, Dream, and Wayfarer are the closest to 50. We might level Fipple up in the gym. Kind of where I'm sitting with that. Or we could just go in with a Magneton only and see how it goes. We might not need Fipple. And for some of the ice types, we can just punch those. Just punch them right in the face. Right in their cold, icy faces. I want to go in the gym tonight. God damn it. I'd be lying if I said I hadn't shared that picture with a lot of people recently. She's not nearly as photogenic as my other cat Morty, so a good pic is rare and precious. I understand that. My cat doesn't seem to actually like cameras, and if she sees that you're holding your phone up to her, she'll, like, if she's looking cute and she's looking right at you and you go get the phone and then you try and take a picture, she's just gonna like look away or move. I'm like, but why? You sat there so good until I got the goddamn phone. She's like, no, stop taking pictures of me. I was like, but you've got big green eyes and you're looking at me and you're cute and I need to take a picture of you. Or then she'll look away right when you take the picture, or she'll sneeze and ruin the picture. I'm like, that's why most of the pictures I post of her are when she's sleeping. Regarding the Japanese test I have next week, though, I was complaining how there's certain things on it that I didn't, on our first one that I didn't like. And the teacher at least seems to have listened to that criticism, because he changed up the format a little bit for the next test. So that's good to hear. I'm not nearly as worried about the written portion of the exam, and we got the speaking portion out of the way. I'm still nervous to see how I did on that. But the written portion hopefully shouldn't be too bad. That, and he promised a word bank this time, so he's like, I'm not going to throw any curveballs with you guys. If you don't know a word, I'm going to put it on there. It's like, oh, thank you. That'd be nice. Because it's like, I can't look up things when I'm in the test. He's been giving us, like, extra homework, or we have stuff in a workbook, and then he's been making up his own homework recently. And the homework he makes, it's usually like a paragraph that you have to read and then answer questions for. And it's like, those aren't bad, because he had one of those on the first test. And like, it's not that I don't like those. It's just, when you only have an hour and you have to spend a bit more time trying to translate a whole paragraph just to answer like 5 questions for it within that time limit while still having time for everything else, it's just a little bit stressful. So it's like, I don't mind doing those for like exercise, but having to do it on an exam when you have other things to do, I suppose, and you can't look things up. I don't know. Maybe it's just me. I'm very uptight when it comes to class. Everyone else in the class seems to be fine with the teacher only wanting us to perform at a 60-65% like level. And the one guy who's in the class who used to live in Japan, he's like, well, if you guys were 100%ing everything, you'd be moving too fast. Like, the class wouldn't be like that challenging. So you'd be like moving really fast and you'd be learning wouldn't be learning that much anyway. Like, that's... I get what you're saying. But at the same time, again, when I study and I still only perform at that level, that's discouraging to me. Men's is very antisocial, yet craves attention whenever she can get it. Hard to get a good shot when she's off in whatever hole she naps in, but she'll just keep moving around when I'm petting her. Also likes to sit around with her back to me. It's hard. Cats can be weird. Again, going back to like my cousin's cat. That cat hates me, but she'll still occasionally come up to me and meow at me and bump into me like she wants me to pet her, and then as soon as I pet her, she just goes back to hissing at me. It's like, I'm sorry. What do you want me to do? I'm trying to be nice to you, and you just come over here and are nothing but a jackass. And again, it's only me she acts like this towards. Poison Fang. Do we want Poison Fang? I want Confuse Ray. I kind of always keep Confuse Ray. I don't know if Poison Fang's gonna be useful against anything. Continuing the Cola saga. Cola is like the Dio of my life, okay? She's just always there when I go to my aunt's house and hates me and wants me dead. That's a bad comparison. She comes up to me, she's like, you think I was going to be nice, but it's actually me, the worst cat on the planet. Hate Cola. Hate Cola. Worst cat. My family keeps reminding me that I can go down and visit without having to have a convention down in Texas, because it's like, oh, all the conventions I do down there are the same time as other conventions I'm already doing. Right? And I'm like, yeah, I could... Poison Fang has the option to badly poison, which could have its uses. Well, I could get rid of Air Cutter. I know it has the high crit ratio, but it's technically... Well, I guess with the crit, it's not technically the weakest, is it? But Poison Fang would be even weaker. And the poisoning isn't a guarantee. I don't know what I should do here. Help. But yeah, my family's like, yeah, you still come down and visit. It's like, I could. But then I'd have to deal with Cola. And Cola doesn't like me. And I don't like Cola. Sure, I won't be in the house alone with Cola most of the time, because my aunt and uncle will be down there probably. My cousin's at work during the day, but... Like, whenever I weigh the options, like, yeah, I could go down and visit and spend some time in Texas where it's kind of nicer or warmer. Unless it's the summer, then it's like the worst. Or do I want to deal with Cola? And it's like, yeah, I don't really want to deal with Cola. Then I'd have to find someone to come all the way out here to watch my cat, and my cat at least doesn't hate me. I just don't know what we would really use. I mean, sure, if we poison them, that'd be useful, but the overall attack isn't... It's not very useful against anyone, is it? Not really. Should we get rid of Air Cutter? Would that... I don't really want to get rid of Wing Attack. Or Bite. I don't know why I moved over there. We're not doing any of that. What's the chance of Poison Fang poisoning? %30 chance of badly poisoning. But badly poisoning is one of those increasing effect. I would get rid of Air Cutter if anything, but Poison Fang seems rather hit and miss in general. What are the chances of the high crit with Air Cutter? It just has an increased critical hit ratio. That doesn't help me as much. Chance of getting the badly poison or the deadly poison, I don't know. Like, is it worth it to really like take the risk on it with it being slightly less powerful than Air Cutter? Air Cutter has more power points too. And I don't think the 5% accuracy loss is that bad. Guys that need help. I don't want to make a bad choice and then regret that I did one thing or the other. I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing. I mean, sure, we get stabbed from Poison Fang, but there's nothing that we're really going up against that... Not that we're going up against a lot of grass enemies either. Banking and poison would be too much of a long game. Yeah, the only real benefit with Poison Fang is that it also has stab. Yeah, but we get stabbed from Air Cutter. So we're just going to be swapping one stab move for another. You know, we're not gonna go with Poison Fang. No! Potential critical hits will pay more than poisoning. Yeah, I don't know if the damage done with Poison Fang to even hope for that chance of poisoning is gonna be worth it. Unfortunately, it just feels like we're playing a game where unless we can one-hit kill most of the things we come across, it just gets too dangerous. Long battles just increase the likelihood of something going wrong. Which, no shit, but you know what I'm saying. There's a move relearner or whatever, by the way, if you have doubts about move choices. Is there? I can never remember where they are, or if I want to go deal with them. I know, a lot of the times, like, I didn't go looking for the move deleter, the move tutor, or whatever, because, a lot of them, they usually require, like, items that I just didn't feel like going to get. Didn't they? The move tutor, at least. They wanted heart skills, didn't they? It's like I just didn't feel like going out of the way to get heart scales. Okay, we'll at least get Wayfarer and Hope Dream up to 50 here. And then we'll take Fipple and start making our way through the gym. Just west of Fall Arbor, I think, need a heart scale per move, though. Yeah. I never liked to bother with that when I was younger. I guess I still don't like bothering with it. And then Sword and Shield just made it super easy. It doesn't really matter. They just put one in every damn town and it's for free, more or less. Which, I mean, I guess it's kind of nice. It's probably, again, to help with people getting into competitive. Then you don't have to, like, spend extra time worrying about what moves they know and what they don't know and what they missed, I suppose. Did you know you can Dynamax and Shield? No, what? Wait, what's a gym battle? I don't know what a gym battle is. What do you do in gym battles? Do you paint pictures in gym battles in a not competitive way? I would have liked gym battles to be where instead of you, like, fighting a trainer, you just have to punch the building instead. If you can punch through this wall, you can move on to the next route. Your badges are the bruises on your knuckles. Bye! It's like JoJo where you're trying to kill your opponent horribly. Oh, and the Pokemon are just stands, right? You can just have multiples of them. User Forte stand. Mighty Anna. Oh, it died. My bad. Stand Hope Dream. Yeah. The whole thing you're saying about the danger of battles dragging on and one-hit KOs is kind of the essence of what I was going for in the Koga battle and Creamy. His team is more made to annoy you with status moves and stuff than strike. You get someone with poison and you confuse them, they can be a pain in the ass. They do that a lot though with the poison type trainers, or they try to, at least in the later games, don't they, with the poison type trainers? Especially after they introduced, like, Venoshock. Like, oh, okay, we're gonna poison you, then hit you with Venoshock, so it's gonna do even more damage. Or we're gonna badly poison you, it's gonna get worse after each turn. And then we're gonna confuse you, and then you can't attack, even if you do fix the fucking poisoning. That's one reason why I like Confuse Ray, though. Like, any Golbat I have generally always has Confuse Ray, just because it's reliable. I don't know, and it just seems like, at least in the Nuzlocke, whenever we try to tempt fate by doing anything that's longer than at least 1 or 2 rounds per Pokemon, it goes bad. Even if I have it like set up properly, it goes bad. Oh, that's weird. Why did it go? Oh, fake out goes first, doesn't it? Do we outspeed Sableye right now? At least that one? I'm exhausted. I'm exhausted. I was thinking of maybe doing another art stream after this one, but I don't know if I really have the energy to do that. And I have work I need to go attend to. I did kind of put out feelers on the Facebook page for like my art stuff, what people might want to see or what days would work for an art stream. I'm thinking of maybe trying art streams on either Saturday evenings, because I usually go study at the library until 6 on Saturdays right now. Or sometime on Sundays. They're not going to be probably anything too early because I just don't do mornings. But Saturday and Sundays are really the only nights I have open to do like another scheduled stream, I suppose. But it'd probably be better if they weren't at 11:30 at night until 9 in the morning. Just a little bit. So I am still trying to figure that one out. See, and we are gonna get rid of dive after the next gym too for waterfall. Gonna make a note of that. Sharpedo. Replace dive with waterfall. Fucking let these things just stop fucking burning me. It'd be appreciated if they would not. Just a little bit. I want to say I'm a little bit worried of maybe leveling up Fipple in the gym, but the first two gym leaders have a Goldeen and a Love Disc only at level 40. I think our level 45 Fipple should be able to handle it. Again, Fipple's been pretty hardy this whole playthrough, so I have a little bit of faith, surprisingly, in the Minun. hope dreams up to 50. And it wants to learn Blizzard. Should we get rid of Hail for Blizzard? Or... I kind of like having both Aurora and Ice Beam. I know... Well, that one lowers attack. Should I get rid of Hail for Blizzard? I've only been using Hail recently against Sableye because they like to use Fake Out and Detect, and it's just a kind of waste of turn. There's a chance of freezing it. Well, we have Ice Beam too. Should we get rid of Hail? I think we have the TM. Hail has a TM, doesn't it? TM for Hail. Hail. Let's see. Yeah, we can always reteach it Hail. I'm pretty sure we have Hail. If not, we can go get it. We'll get rid of Hail. It'll be fine. I hope. We could be really... Shit. We could be really lazy right now and just use one of our rare candies to get Golbat up to 50. Should we just do that? Then we can go back to Sutopolis. In case I need to level up something else, because the 4 levels would do so much. I mean, because with the amount of times you have to run away from clay dolls in here, I just... Okay, and now nothing's popping up. That's good. Game? There you go. Thing is, I'm out of Confuses right now, so against the other Golbats it takes a while, and that's annoying. I don't know, I'm always weird with rare candies. The newer games, of course, are a bit nicer that they just kind of give you them a lot. But in the older games, I never used rare candies, except for Generation 1 games when you could, you know, glitch to have more of them, then you just use them like crazy. But because they were so rare, I would just kind of hoard them and never use them, ever. Maybe we'll just finish up the level. He's like halfway there already. I'm really hoping maybe it'll be nice enough to evolve on this level, but I'm kind of feeling like it won't. I don't remember what level it was when we checked its friendship anyway. God damn it. No, Charmander. Usually horde crap too rare or not, but considering the circumstances, I try to put them to use. Yeah, that is very fair. A part of me feels like if there's one Pokemon I think would be the best to buff right before the Elite Four, I might hold on to them until then, but I don't know who I would really prioritize using them on. We're just gonna use them all on Fipple. We should have just been power leveling Fipple to level 99 this whole time. Fipple's the key to everything. Fipple, Fipple, Fipple. It's either that or Apricity. Both Fipple and Apricity have been pretty solid, I'd like to think. Hey, Astral. I mean, if anything, we could see about buffing Walrein before Drake. Because Drake's kind of the one that I'm worried about. Buffing Fipple wouldn't, or at least Apricity would be a bad thing, because we're gonna need either of them for Wallace. I don't know. I guess at this point I'm also just afraid to use them. It's like as soon as I use them on a Pokemon, that Pokemon's going to die and it's not going to matter, and I'm going to have wasted my rare candies on that Pokemon. With how my luck seems to be in this Nuzlocke, that's just how I foresee it happening, and it's like I'd rather it not play out that way. Just a tiny bit. That way I think you're just going to like will it into existence or something. But even when I don't think it happens. It's like when you play 20 questions. Sure, I told this story before, but we had one of those like little handheld 20 question games, and we'd take it to school and play it during lunch, and we would pass it around and not say anything, because we're like, if we say it out loud, the game will know. And then we get mad when it found it out anyway. We're like, fuck you, 20 questions. I hate you. I hate you, 20 questions. Yay, did it. Evolve, evolve, evolve. Damn it! I want to be able to fly without having to go get our technically dead Zatu out of the box. They have like a Pokemon edition of 20 questions. I think there's only the version that has the first 150 Pokemon out right now. And like that one's infuriating because like, I don't know, I just feel like it's really easy to narrow it down. Oop. Wrong button. I remember playing with one at the store and it was just frustrating me. It's like, I hate you, 20 questions. I just spend a lot of time getting mad at 20 questions. Damn it. 21 questions. Let's start a band called Getting Mad at 20 Questions. And then each song can just be called like question 1, 2, 3, 4. We only can write 20 songs, each called questions 1 through 20. And then it's just us getting mad at a question in the song. That's how that works, right? Am I even going the right way to get to Sutopolis? There's a problem not being able to fly. I sometimes get lost in all these water routes. Okay, so we're gonna go into the gym and try and get Fipple up to 50, and then we'll deal with Juan. That is what we're gonna do right now. I want to believe. I want to believe. I'm wondering when Wayfarer is going to evolve, then you can actually fly around. Yeah, I was hoping it would be soon. Can we just rare candy it until it evolves? I feel like that'd be a waste of rare candies, though. Okay, let's see. It evolves based on friendship, right? Maybe feed it a bunch of those colored block things until it's fat. I don't have any Pokeblocks. We didn't go make Pokeblocks. Okay, why did I come in here? Everything we care about is actually already in the party. Oh no. What item does he have? Is it still the King's Rock? Yeah, okay. Sure, we'll just go with that. I'm not actually sure if Pokeblocks affect friendship. It'd be a nice little side activity to make them, though. Well, don't Pokemon get full if you feed them too many Pokeblocks anyway? So it's like you can only feed them so many. Alrighty, we're gonna go in the gym. Level up Fipple. Oh, thinking about going in here is making me really nervous. I'm sure that you'll be dazzled by my mentor's breathtakingly elegant battle style. It looks like both Maxie and... Okay, you haven't said anything new. Goodbye. Oh, I'm gonna be sick. I'm gonna be sick again. Okay, so we're gonna purposely fail this. I should teach you how harsh battles can be. Oh, honey. I know. I know. I know how harsh battles can be. That's why I am terrified right now. Oh, you're strong. I'll show you the sublime techniques I learned from our leader, Juan. Oh, Juan. With my love disc. Uh-huh. Love disc. You sure learned a lot. Uh-oh. Attract. Okay, that might be a problem. Never mind. Not a problem. And my axe. Thank you. I appreciate it. Please forgive me, Juan. No, you went into battle with one love disc. I was just asking for trouble. Okay, gonna fail this again on purpose. Oh fuck! I don't want to do double battle. The sight of Juan conducting a battle, the very beauty of it compelled me to become a trainer. I can battle with really rare Pokemon if you'd like. What do you guys have? First lady has 2 love discs, but they probably know attract. And the other lady has 2 Feebasses. Okay. Sure. Well, the Bulbapedia page about Pokeblock doesn't have friendship in it. That doesn't bode well for the idea. I know they have the friendship raising berries, but I don't have any of those either. I really didn't want to do double battles though if I could have helped it, because that's just the experience that Fipple's not gonna get. A full restore on a love disc. Okay. I shouldn't be surprised, but... You battle with more beauty than I could muster. Oh, there now. Did you have a good look at my Pokemon? Yeah, you had 2 of the same thing. Like all your Whalmer dolls. I came to this gym because Juan praised me for my darling Pokemon. Oh, if only I met Juan years ago when I was younger. Gross. The grace you bring to battle is fabulous. Oh, I'm so fortunate to have found Pokemon. Sure. Seems like a big missed opportunity on Game Freak's part with the friendship thing. The berries that raise friendship low are EVs apparently. Not sure you want... Ah. Why are there so many people down here? I got really confused. I thought that lady there, directly to the right of me, was a bush. Like, just a tree. I'm like, why is there a tree down here? That doesn't make any sense. When I'm with my Pokemon, the time flies by before you can say, oops. Oops. Pokeblocks are a thing for contests, you know, the most memorable thing from RSE that everyone talks about. Oh yes, I loved the contests. They were the greatest thing in these games. And to get my Tulloch. That was the only other reason that you needed to raise beauty stat on a Phoebus. Kind of like the contest stuff. It could have been executed better, of course. Didn't they I don't remember. Did they bring that back in the remakes? I don't remember it, so I'm gonna say no. I honestly don't remember. A graceful glide across the ice while crossing no lines. A trainer putting on that performance would be elegantly beautiful. Sure. But more Pokemon games need to add activities that isn't just battling. Some of them I didn't mind. I can't say I was super big into the contests. I did them occasionally back in the day, but that was it. Why does Spark hurt me? Is that actually a physical attack? Fuck. Spark is based on your HP, right? I don't remember. It just says it inflicts damage and has a 30% chance of paralyzing the target on Bulba. So I don't think it's dependent on level or anything. Should have gone and, you know, bought some more potions, maybe. I don't know which trainer this is. You came all the way here, but you won't get to see Juan. Not if you lose to me, you won't. Okay. That's very threatening to me. Chrissy. Let's see what she has. A Goldeen and a Whalmer. Okay, I'm not worried about you. As Chrissy pulls out a knife. Oh, Juan, something happened. I don't know what. I guess they just slipped and fell and impaled themselves on a rogue bit of ice. They got stabbed. I'm not sure how that happened. I don't need agility. By the way, did I write about the Pokemon? The problems I had with X and Y? No, you did not. Please, go on. Let us rant about Pokemon X and Y. Damn it! You're strong. I was fooled by your cute looks. Yeah, okay. The problem comes with just what kind of activity should exist in Pokemon besides battling. Several games have tried their hands at it, but most often comes down to battles, but different. try my Pokemon together with one. Don't think I'm a pushover. Okay. Who are you? Beauty Olivia. You have a Clamp Pearl, a Corporish, and a Lombre. Oh, a Lombre. That's changing it up. Not to mention his base. Oh, yeah, sorry. Whole Lysander wants to commit a genocide, and everyone's just like, oh, that quirky Lysander. Not to mention his basis for it doesn't work in the utopian Pokemon world where there isn't any actual suffering at all. At least not in the point that he lives in, I suppose. And also, one of the Elite Four is part of his group and threatens your life when you go to Battler. Where are the police? They're just standing on routes and battling random children. They don't have to deal with actual criminals. Remember the lovely police officer from Sword and Shield? They were totally doing their jobs. Intimidating children on the side of the road. This is why we don't question the validity of the world of Pokemon so many holes. Were it not for the law of this land, I would kill you, Malva, for threatening me. Yeah, you think, especially after Lysander did try to, you know, destroy the world, they would kind of question her choices a bit. Thanks, Diglett. I was beaten. Yes, yes you were. I think you have potential. Why don't you stay in? No. Just no. Okay. The Pokemon Gym at the highest level in the Hoenn region. That's the Sootopolis Gym. Yeah, and you're just a bunch of ladies with 1 or 2 water Pokemon. I mean, at least you have an Osmorol and not like an Ozreal. Damn it! No! Okay, I didn't mean to tease her, I'm sorry! So you train it so you don't see Juan. Oh, okay. That was scary. That's the one bad idea about having Fipple know Thunder instead of Thunderbolt. Not a high level? Yeah, sure. High level. No. Okay, last lady. Your grim look is so charming. Grim look? What? What, the fact that I'm fucking nervous as shit being in here, lady? Don't laugh at my insecurity, goddammit. That's rude. For that, I'm gonna kill your Sea King. Well, that didn't get us nearly to where I was expecting it to get us. Oh dear, I went much too easy on you. Uh-huh, okay. Alrighty, let's go buy some items. And then yeah, we're gonna try the gym. We're gonna do it because I said I wanted to do it today. Against my better judgment, we're gonna go do it. My heart palpitations can stop now. Nope, I want to sell first, please. Please take this. And this. Thank you. What I would like to buy, please. Let's just take some of... Oh, we have 6 of these? Take some of those. And some of these. Some of these. Heart no, not those kinds of heart palpitations. I can't say Juan's my type, I suppose. I don't know. I didn't really look at him. Oh my goodness. I have not fallen for Juan. Oh. We have a slight problem though. He does have a wish cache that knows earthquake. Well, I guess we could send a Wayfarer out. Wayfarer won't be affected by it. Can I just revive Vile Plume and have him die in there, please? Are you ready to rumble? I'm not. Okay. Oh god. Oh god. Focus your chakra. Oh no. Oh. Okay, okay, we can do this. You can do it. You feel great. I don't though. I don't. Oh no. The other day, my sister and I actually saw, I think she said it was a dodge in a ditch. They didn't dodge the ditch very well because they ended up in the ditch. It's sad, but it's also kind of funny. Okay. He'll be okay. He'll be okay. He'll be okay. He'll be okay. Let me ask you. Did you know? Ah, I should not be so coy. It was I who taught Wallace everything there is to know about Pokemon. Once I had given up my position as the gym leader. In my place I had entrusted Wallace with the gym. However, a compelling reason arose for me to make a comeback. Ah, but enough chatter. Let us begin our match, shall we? Please, you shall bear witness to our artistry. A grand illusion of water sculpted by Pokemon and myself. I don't want to do this. You thought it was Wallace, but it was I who won. Believe in me that believes in you. I will try. No, Fipple. Do it. No, why didn't you kill it, Fipple? Do better. No, don't be confused. Come on, hit it, hit it, hit it. Thank you. Oh, I'm not a religious person, but I might become one after this. Oh, come on. You didn't level up? Okay, wish cash. Go, Wayfarer. Don't be affected by its ground moves, please. I'ma confuse you. That's it. It's ground type. Shit. Bite it. Bite it. Just bite that fish. Bite that fish! No! Fipple, is your time to shine? They use they use rain dance. Dance, water, dance. We'll eat some thunder. No, it doesn't. It does not know electric moves. It knows rain dance, water pulse, amnesia, and earthquake. I think because of its coloration, I would think it was an electric type, but it's water ground. Okay, you're gonna do that shit. I'm mistaking it for another Gen 3 Pokemon then. There was the Chinchou Lantern line or whatever. They were water electric. I know the Dynamo line later on, they look like they'd be water electric type, but they're just straight up electric. I'm like, well, that's confusing. Okay, bite it, bite it. Bite that fish! We bit the fish. We did it. I'ma punch it. I'ma punch the ice seal. I'ma punch it. Oh. Okay, yeah, they're Gen 2. My bad. Punch that seal. Okay, it's dead. Okay, Hope Dream. Train for this. Do it. Kill this drag. It's a water type. I don't know why I did this. Kill it. Please kill it. Please kill it. Please kill it. No, 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 don't double team. Fuck your water pulse. It's because it's water type. Oh, no. No. Fuck your water pulse! Hope Dream! God damn you! I only remember everything up to Gen 3 and some 4. I used to be able to name the old 150 order as a kid, too. Why is that doing so much? No! Don't double team! Come on. No, fuck you, Juan! Relax the shoulders. Relax the shoulders. Anytime has better defense than— oh. Okay, gotcha. Just gonna keep fucking resting. Come on, Blizzard, hit. Come on, Blizzard, hit. Let's use, what, 3 or 4 double teams? Hit! 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 Don't hit yourself. Come on, come on. Okay, cool. Hit, 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 hit. Fuck. It's not gonna kill it, though. No. Die. Die, damn you. Come on. No. Motherfucker. I haven't been counting rests. Is it 5 or 10? I don't remember how many rests. Let's try and body slam it. Can we go to paralysis? It's asleep. I can't paralyze it. I'm just gonna keep. I don't want these rounds to go really long. It gets really dangerous when it does. No! Stop going to sleep, you asshole! Come on, Blizzard! Do it! Do it now. God damn it! Can one of these get a— No! Don't. I don't know why. I need to stop getting excited. It's not gonna happen. No, I get a critical when it's asleep. A critical when it's crit. Fuck this game in here. I used to think Emerald was my favorite. No. Stop it. Stop. Stop going to sleep. Oh, this is probably how my life feels whenever I take a goddamn nap. Oh, Jesus Christ. Come on. Die. Just die, Kingdra. Please. Oh my god. Don't do it. Okay. Making me really mad. It makes me really mad. Oh, it's paralyzed! It can't sleep now! on! Oh shit, I forgot. That overwrites it. I'm an idiot. These aurora beams don't do nearly enough. No! I'm not gonna be able to hit it! I don't have enough attacks on it. For Aurora Beam? I mean, I have other Pokemon I can go to. Well, we have a max elixir. This is not where I want to use that. Oh, you mean the Kingdra. How was it, double team? How many PP is in double team? It's going to get to the point where Water Pulse has 20, right? I haven't been counting moves at all. I didn't think it would take this long. $15 PP with double team. God, if it gets all of those in though. Fuck you, Kingdra! One more, please. Do that again. Hope Dream. Hope Dream. Hope Dream! I don't know who I'm pointing at! So done right now. So done. A Crawdonaut. Oh, really? I'ma punch it. I'ma punch this fish. Too bad you didn't have anything team with pressure that would have removed the rest problem pretty quickly. I'ma punch this fish here. Please die. Goodbye. Goodbye. Fuck you won. God damn it. Excellent. Very well. You are the winner. Yeah, fuck you. From you, I sense the brilliant shine of skill that will... Oh, yeah, shut up. However, compared with me or even Wallace, you are lacking in elegance. I don't care. Perhaps I should make you a loan of my... No. I merely jest. Rather than my clothes, I shall reward you with this rain badge. I don't want to wear your stupid outfit. You do have purple pants, though. That's kind of cool. Oh. Oh. That was the... Oh, no. Hold on a second. Hold on a second. I need to go check something. Okay. Okay. No, we're good. We're good. We're good. Never mind. Drake. Drake of the Elite Four. He also has a Kingdra, but it doesn't know rest, so we'll be fine. Having the Rain Badge shall assure you the full obedience of all your Pokemon to your every command. The Rain Badge also allows the use of the HM move Waterfall to scale waters of cascading water. And so that you never forget the battle I won't. That was the most annoying thing ever. Fuck you. Take this! Whew. You Jojo Dio. Juan. I love that Juan's overworld looked absolutely nothing. Yeah. It looks more like Steven's father, if you ask me. Lutia, my hand at you contains water pulse. In use, it will occasionally confuse the target with ultrasonic waves. I don't want your number, Juan. I'm never coming back here. Goodbye. I'm not even going to talk to you anymore. Goodbye. Goodbye. I should have given you a rest team instead. Yay! We did it! Hurrah! That was annoying as hell. Let's go heal. Now save. Yeah, that was torture. What? You guys don't want to do that again? Wasn't it so fun when we had to sit there and watch that kingdom rest over and over again? Let's do that for 24 hours. Wand battle, 24 hours. 24-hour wand battle. Can I get a hack where Juan has nothing but 6 of the same Kingdra? 6 of the same Kingdra. Same moveset, right? Let's do that. Yeah, okay. Cool. I'm kidding. Please don't. Please don't do that. Alrighty. Don't do it. No! It was funny the first... well, I wouldn't call it funny. It was amusing the first... Not amusing. It was entertaining for you guys the first time. But no. Never going back to Sutopolis. That's why we don't need Dive anymore. Fuck Dive. So bad. That was so bad. Fipple didn't even get up to level 50. We didn't even use Fipple that much in there. Does Wallace have anything annoying, actually? No, he doesn't have a Kingdra. That's fine. But he does know have a Wishcash who knows Earthquake and a Gyarados with Earthquake. Those might be problems, but we'll worry about that later. We're not there yet. In fact, we have to go into grinding mode. Oh, we have to deal with the Wally. Shit. I forgot about Wally again. We also have a problem. We did have a counter for his Gardevoir. We did. It's gone now. We still have Ripster. I don't know if it can handle a Gardevoir, though. But actually considering lying about needing to update the patch. Had multiple calls from Juan asking how you're doing if you're gonna visit him at his gym again. Can you change one of the texts and be like, hi, you should come by the gym. I have 5 more Kingdra and they all want to meet you. Just do it anyway. No, I'm gonna make a note. Beware of Juan pranks. I don't know. Yep, don't know what we're gonna do about that Gardevoir now. Except hope Ripster can Ripster handle a Gardevoir? A level 45. Oh, a level 45 Gardevoir? Maybe. He's at the end of the victory road, right? Maybe? Torpedo can. We should be able to outspeed the Gardevoir, I'd imagine. Where's that book I said I wouldn't reference anymore? The map is still kinda useful. like to make an announcement. Juan's Kingdra is a bitch-ass motherfucker. That got censored, but... Or you censored it, but I don't have to censor myself. I cannot be silenced. Damn it. It says so on its Pokeball. That's actually its nickname. Is just bitch-ass motherfucker. And that's why you don't see it in game, because that's too many characters. God, I hope we don't get anything that bad in the Elite Four. We cannot survive that. Because we can't get, like, elixirs or anything else. So if we run out of moves on anyone, we're gonna be screwed. Again, I more or less am relying on one-hit KOs for everything. Because if not, I'm gonna run out of PP. If they play a rest game, I don't know what I'm gonna do. Lie down on the floor and cry, probably. I might as well, when we go into the Elite Four, I might have to just put the camera on the floor. Because eventually I'm probably going to be down there crying. Lay down, try not to cry. Well, you could farm Lepa berries. They restore 10 PP to a move. Oh. We didn't fight these guys over here yet. The sunlight seems to be more harsh in this area. You're looking awfully tough. I wonder if I can win. We can maybe do Lepa berries. It would just take a while. Farming Pumpkin Hill at least. The thing is that we still don't have access to fly. And there's nowhere to plant berries nearby. I don't know why I confused the Tentacruel when I was going to kill it. Maybe that's... Nope, that wasn't even the one... Okay, never mind. I don't know what I'm talking about. Leave me alone. I mean, does your Nuzlocke restrict you from using dead... No, I can fly using dead Pokemon, but that just also means I have to swap out Pokemon to do that. Farming Lepa berries would be annoying actually since it's all time based. Luckily I have it set so that berries infinitely replant instead of disappearing after so many times. Yeah, that is part of the problem. I'd actually have to come back. I'd have to check the game probably daily or every couple of hours just to get them. Or like off stream. But because we do need to rely so much on one-hit KOs, we're probably going to have to grind to level 60. Just so that way, when we're leveling up through the Elite Four, it should hopefully bump us over enough for Wallace at the end. I couldn't see very well because of the sun's glare. Sure. Ouch, I guess it was impossible to win. Let's see. Wallace's strongest Pokemon is a level 58 Milotic. Milotic. Beauty fish. So just for safety's sake, we need to go in over leveled. So the next few weeks are going to be boring. We will have to prepare discussion topics that don't distract me to where someone dies while we're doing that, I suppose. I don't even know how many Lepa berries we have in general. God damn it. Oh, hi. This is... No, I said I wasn't reading these. Why am I reading this? Fuck you. That's our first call stream, though. That's nice. Okay. Someone made a song version of Alfred's Eggman announcement. Don't need dive anymore because we're never going back to Suitopolis. So fuck you, Juan. Oops. The long and harrowing victory road. It's like reliving the path one has traveled in life. Believe in your Pokemon and give it your very best. Shut up, old man. Oh, god damn it. I'm not reading, Scott. Go away. Go away, Scott. That's right, leave. The Pokemon League is only a short distance after the victory road. If you come this far, what choice do you have but to keep going? I can cry. There's that choice. You're not going to like this. Leopard berries take 16 hours to mature. Yeah. Yick. We have 5. I don't know if we're going to start Victory Road tonight or not. I don't know if I'm in the mood for Victory Road right now. Oops. Oops, nope. Would it be bad to go get a lot of, like, battle items? Or can you get those at the Pokemon League? Well, we do have 5 elixirs. And 2 max ethers. And 4 regular ethers. So we do have some things built up. So that's good. We just have to be very careful on who and what we use them for. And we have 5 leopard berries. I've seen you walk past leopard plants a couple times, but this still isn't going to be lucrative. Might want to look up where others and elixirs are in the game and hunt for those. I never understood why they aren't marts. Yeah. Did Emerald change placement of items? Of course, this book doesn't mark where they are, so I'd have to still walk around the items anyway. We'll walk around and look at everything anyway. Did we already have a Zigzagoon in this playthrough? It's like, what we go do is we go get a high level, we'll get a Zigzagoon. We raise him. Get him to learn pickup. Can Zigazoo pick up elixirs? We... Okay, we're just going to have to hope that maybe Golbat evolves. By the time we get on the other side, because then what we'll do is we'll go through. I mean, we'll still have to do grinding, but we can go through and fly back to areas to go get stuff that we've missed for like surfing reasons. We won't be able to get anything underwater, but I don't care about going back on the water, so I don't. It's fine. So we can go back and do that probably. Oh. We might use a map to get through the victory road too. Let's see. 1, 2, 3. Oh wait, nope. There's at least 2 PP restoration items in here. Entering victory road. Yay. But I don't think I have the... Looking at EM's pickup table, there are not others or elixirs. Damn. There are some interesting items you could potentially get, though. Oh well. Anyway, I don't have the patience or the energy to start the victory road right now. Anyway. Because after watching that Kingdra rest so much, I'm kind of tired. Just a teeny tiny bit, anyway. Teeny tiny bit. What we might do, though, right now to get Fipple up to at least 50, because he's not there yet, is give him the experience share, though. Because there's Golbats in here, but there are other things I don't really want to be fighting with Fipple. I kind of want... No, I shouldn't. I shouldn't. We're not going to start it tonight. I might do a short art stream here in a bit. We'll start it... Yeah, short one. And when I say short, I mean pretty short. No, I don't know yet. Maybe? Maybe. I have so much to do and I just feel overwhelmed right now. I'm not sure what I want to do. Oh. I'll figure it out. If I have an art stream here, which will probably start around midnight, which isn't that and that far away, you'll see it or not. For now, I'm gonna go get a drink or something. I need to stop playing Pokemon. For now, we'll be back next week with it, of course, where we'll start trudging through the victory road, and then we'll see how it goes from there. Yay! Sorry I've been such a bum lately too. I don't mean to be. I'll try not to, but it's hard. Anyway. Yeah, I don't know. I might do an art stream just to work on one of the commissions we started last week, to just kind of get it done with. But beyond that, I probably won't go too long. Of course, I don't work as fast as I thought I did. So, who knows. But yeah. Whatever happens, whenever you guys are here next, whenever I see you, whatever, I hope you take care and you have a good night. And again, I appreciate you all for being here. I really do. Yeah, so I'll see you next time, whenever next time is. Okie dokie. Bye, guys. For now. Bye-bye.